A little bit of liquid courage. Check it out. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Non-Fungible Guys. This is a Web3 podcast, which is one web higher than Web2. If you're new here, this is a podcast about cryptocurrency, NFTs, the blockchain. You know what? What's up, Ryan? How's it going? I just stopped it.
Yeah, it threw me off. I was reading a text from someone. But what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Non-Fungible Guys.
Yep.
What's happening, Devon?
Nothing much.
Not much? Do we just want to rip the Band-Aid off?
Probably got to.
This will be our farewell episode, everybody. Unfortunately, after 2 years, the bear market has killed us. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Mauled by a bear.
Yeah. Our crypto is sinking. Our spirits are sunk.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
This episode will be our submersible.
Oh boy. Oh man. I say it. What's the company? Ocean Gate?
I think so. I don't even remember.
This will
callback. That's a callback to episode 95.
yeah, right.
Who knows?
Yeah, Ocean Gate.
But no, on all seriousness, this will be unfortunately our farewell episode. I don't know. How do you want to? I mean, do you want to go through the speech, or do you want to just talk about? I mean, we could just reminisce about the last 2 years. I mean, we this is episode 110, and we joked for the whole 2 years that we've been doing this that we just wanted to get past 8 episodes.
That's true.
I mean,
that was the goal.
I mean, we overdid it, so
mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Yeah, fuck all those naysayers.
You didn't believe in me when I was down. Never mind. Okay. All right. Sorry.
No, it's a sad ending in the sense that I'm loving the Web3 space. I mean, yeah, the bear market, NFTs suck, blah blah blah. But I mean, the way we went about this podcast was that we could talk about anything in Web3.
Yeah.
Like I was going to bring up. Not that I was planning. I figured, I kind of had an idea that this would be our last episode. Just, I don't know. In the back of my mind, I was kind of planning for it. But I ended up actually downloading, or I've been listening to the Infinite Machine.
Nice.
So I'm like 9 hours into the 10
That's
hours.
a good book, eh?
It's a really good book.
Pretty
it's
crazy.
all about, so for anyone that doesn't know, I don't know the author, but let me look it up real quick. It's called The Infinite Machine. Yeah. And it's all about Ethereum starting.
Yeah.
Vitalik starting up Ethereum, and I didn't realize he was only 19, getting into Bitcoin, doing the magazine and all that stuff. But it is by, damn it,
Camilla Russo.
There you go. So yeah, it's been a good read. I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, it reminded me of kind of what we wanted to do with the podcast, and not just talk about NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
It was about let's talk about the technology. Let's talk about, it's kind of like an online forum for you and me.
Uh-huh.
And then it kind of morphed into this. I remember when we first started, we recorded 3 episodes, and we're like, okay, let's bank some. And then 6 days went by, and everything we talked about was already old news. And we're like, shit, we're going to have to do this weekly.
Yeah. And then we just dropped them all right one day after another.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just went, so within 1 week we ended up having 5. By the end of week 1 we had 4 episodes or something.
Something stupid like that.
Or week 2, by the end of week 2 we had 10 episodes or whatever. Anyways,
and then it was just funny how kind of to go back, and not that I've listened at the early episodes, but I just remember all the audio problems we had. Then it was then it morphed into holy shit, we can actually get people on our podcast and talk with them.
Yeah. Really
Which
cool.
That I'll probably miss the most, is kind of getting into these communities, talking to people, meeting them, and just, learning and getting excited about their projects. Which, if we were to continue this, I would have gone more towards developers, maybe programmers. I would have still done the NFT projects, but I would have kind of wanted to, or even DeFi stuff.
Yeah, I think I think for me, I would have DeFi, yes, and then like DAOs and other stuff. There was, it was crazy. We would go through and follow a rabbit hole of something, or get all hyped up, and then would talk to someone else and just be like, "Oh yeah, we don't know anything," even
Yeah,
though we did, we do.
yeah.
It was wild, like how broad and how vast all of this was, and
Well,
and still is.
it still is exactly, and I mean, the read like I guess I can't say reading, but listening to the Infinite Machine audiobook has kind of reignited the kind of excitement for the tech side of what it is. I know
Yeah,
nothing about coding, developing program. I know
yeah,
nothing about any of that, but it's just like the grassroots of that building and like the hype of what it's funny to see. Like we jumped in 2021, 2020, and
yep,
we'd already missed all that buildup with like Bitcoin surging,
yeah.
Ethereum surging. But if you by listening to it, it sounded exactly the same hype and all that shit that we got excited about with NFTs.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Like building that
definitely.
community, everyone getting excited for minting and stuff like that. And for them, it was like, is the blockchain going to run? Is the
But
next block? You know what I
yeah, I
mean?
know, right? But probably even more so nervous and mystery because they didn't even really know what it was going to be. That was just conceptually like this could change everything. And like reading I'm glad that you're getting that book, consuming that book because it's so cool to hear how it truly started, you
Yeah,
know?
it
And like
made me appreciate Ethereum more.
yeah, it really, really did.
I
Yeah.
know for all the shit we talked about it
Yeah.
because of the gas fees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think about it now and I'm like, we were kind of naive and stupid and just making fun of something that we had no idea what anything about
And
it,
I
right?
think most people are in that camp. It also made me realize how much I hate the word smarter, but how much smarter some of these people are, when they
Oh,
are talking
yeah.
about they're summarizing some of the stuff Hoskinson was talking about, and it's like, holy crap, this guy's like legit, like
Mm.
next
Yeah.
level. And Vitalik, like actually, like it's kind of nuts,
And
really.
it's funny listening to because all you ever hear is kind of like Charles because we were in Cardano, which the audiobook said Cardano. I'm gonna point that
Ah,
out.
good.
It said Cardano, but
Nice.
um yeah, hearing about him and then hear about Vitalik, but then which I didn't even know before we started this podcast. I couldn't even tell you who Vitalik was if someone mentioned him.
Right,
And
right.
now it's like I kind of have an idea, and then you got Amir and Gavin Wood, and then and like
Hmm.
I'm at the part now where Gavin Wood is starting Polkadot in the book, and I was
Gotcha.
like, oh shit! Now I see where all these players are in the
Yeah,
space of where
pretty
they
crazy,
started,
right?
right?
It's like a high
Yeah.
school.
What I didn't realize there was 8 founders at one point for
Hmm.
Ethereum or in the foundation or
And
however.
that Hoskinson was the one that like got the house and put them all in there.
Right,
Like
and
that's
then got
really
ousted,
pivotal. Yeah, right?
too.
Like, isn't
Like
that nuts? Where you
it
like,
made he sounded like a villain. I kind of look
yeah,
at him differently now because I was like, oh, he's all about like the Cardano Foundation and starting
yeah.
this, and he's all doing all this green,
Hmm.
planting trees and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, but he was all for the profit. He
Yeah,
wanted the for-profit side of Ethereum.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, that's very interesting.
Made
It
him
made
seem like
me
the villain. Yeah, totally. But it
right.
made him seem like the business person that was like, let's bring it together and
Yes,
let's get it made. Like you guys have to organize yourselves. You can't just be like freedom fighters. Like remember they were like set up in this abandoned building and it was like Bitcoin headquarters.
yeah,
Like
yep.
that's just crazy. That's literally truly like
It's
movie
it's
stuff.
the version of the garage, Apple Garage,
Yes, yeah,
Microsoft Garage. It's
yeah.
their
Just
version of it. Of like in where'd they go? Sweden
I
or
don't.
like
I thought it
Switzerland?
was somewhere. I thought it was London. Yeah, anyway, somewhere.
It was
But
all over the place. But
yeah.
like then what was the girl's name? Ming came in and like
Mhm.
just like executive director of the whole foundation took over everything. It's like I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
very interesting
intense.
read, and it made me realize I wanted to learn more about the actual, like I said, not necessarily the NFT side, but like where we were kind of going anyways with like learning Polkadot.
Mhm.
I'm not going to know the technical side of everything, but I mean, I'm even now that this is kind of coming to an end, I'm actually looking at going to college online and getting like, introduction, like some kind of degree with blockchain tech or something.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
The
I
podcast
started,
lives on.
yeah. So I don't know. I figure I realize, you know what? I'm young enough that I'll be like 53 and I can retire from my career.
Isn't
So
that
I'm like,
crazy? Let's
it
talk about
is.
that for a second. That we've both been institutionalized in different ways and started working so early that
Yeah.
like I can retire just a couple years after you,
Yeah.
which is nuts when you think about it.
I can retire at
Right?
52, full pension and everything from my career. So I'm like, you know what? Why wouldn't I take kind of the downtime that I complain
That's not
about?
even that long, bro.
It's 12 years from now.
That's
13 years.
crazy.
Yeah, 12
Like
years,
it's long,
13
but it's
years.
not.
Right. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't I get some kind of IT, cybersecurity? Why don't I get some kind of fundamentals now while I can do it online and do it potentially while I'm downtime at work and potentially have work pay for some of it too, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's in the related field for where I want to go. So
yeah,
it's like, why not? And then I could do that remotely. Like I
yeah.
could do any kind of that, so I'm just trying to look at that. And without this podcast, I wouldn't have had any of that kind of
Holy
thinking.
crap, non-fungible guys.
Yeah,
That's
man.
really cool. So, okay. So why are we saying this is the last episode?
Uh,
Fuck.
you're my Bill Murray, and I gotta let you free.
Oh my
No,
God.
no, I mean, it's a mix of things. I don't know. Like it's not either one of our faults, but I mean, you in your senses, you've got your full-time career, but then you've got a passion that's not the podcast that's also starting to take off.
Yeah.
You're a single gentleman.
Yeah.
You don't have kids. You're living your life, right? So I mean, in your sense, like I made the joke to someone today that you're kind of I'm Project Venkman and you're my Bill Murray,
Oh my
like trying to
God.
wrangle you down to get an event started.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
you're a
It,
difficult man to get
I,
attached to. Hey, one night a week. But I got 2 years out of you.
oh my God.
I was able to wrangle you for 2 fucking years
Which is
and get
crazy.
110 episodes done.
It's pretty amazing on your part, on our part. Yeah. No, it's like, yeah, I always kind of hype up and talk about film and, the last production really made it not possible. Like and it was large, and Ryan, we talked a little bit about it offline about the people I was working with.
Yeah.
And that like that's like top tier celebrity stuff.
Yeah.
That guy's pretty, and I got something for you from that. So I'll tell you that. I'll show you offline after
Oh,
what that is. I think you did you ask for this?
I don't.
Maybe.
I might have.
You were like, get me a bottle?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's
Shut
signed.
up.
I'm not even
Oh,
joking.
that's sick.
Yeah, I have to preface, it's not a giant one. It's a
Yeah. No,
little,
I know. No, I know.
yeah, but it's fucking signed.
That's sick.
And you're gonna get it.
No, really?
100%.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you.
I owe you one. I owe you one. So yeah, he literally was just like shh, shh, shh. Gave a couple to some of the key people
Yeah.
and gave us one. And I was like, all right. And
That's
I may or may not have snagged another one. So
dope.
yeah. So that is that, which is actually cool because that's like from what do I do? Like I bleep this out from the
No, no, it just bleep bleep.
yeah, from that movie,
Yeah, I
Like
know.
that's crazy.
I know.
Yeah. So
That's awesome. I appreciate that. I do
yeah.
have something for you that I woke you up one day to say, "Hey, get on Discord and do this," and you never did. So,
Oh my God. That sucks.
so I stepped in, and I figured, you know what? If I ever see you again in person,
Oh
then I'll
my
give it
God.
to
I suck.
you. Yeah,
I
it
probably
is what
couldn't
it
even
is.
log into Discord if I wanted to. No, I was joking.
Yeah, there you go. No,
Anyways, okay, that's cool.
life's go. It's funny to look at. Again, we could just reminisce the whole time. Like 2 years ago, 2 years ago in 3 months, we were sitting on my kitchen table and you were planning a conference.
Yeah.
And you're not even in that realm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not even
yeah.
That's how far you've come
It's
in 2 years.
crazy. I looked at my LinkedIn today and I was like, I don't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, so for people that maybe not understanding, is just like, it's not that you bounce from career to career because you keep your full-time career. Like you have that, but then all the other stuff around, like you're not even anywhere near what you were working on when we started the podcast, which is the whole reason we started talking about POAPs and all that.
Yeah. 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 You're right.
right?
Man, but you know what? I fucking love this podcast though. When you scroll through, so I'm on our Spotify page now.
Yeah,
You scroll through and you like just seeing like all the shit we talked about. And like we actually did. Like we had an episode called Canada's Crypto Legislation, More Pavia, Zone, Snoop Doggy Dog. That was an
yeah,
episode title from February of 2022.
right. And
Where,
February 20, that was last, like, that's so long ago.
yeah,
Like, we're
yeah.
past where, I mean, we're 2 years and 1 month, give or yeah, actually, we are almost. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a long ass time, man. 25 months.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
So
Yeah,
it's been fun. I mean, we've met incredible people. We've got to interview.
definitely.
I'm I'm sad with the interviewing and stuff. Like
Yeah, that I
for
will miss
me,
that.
my online persona necessarily when going into new discords and meeting new people was like the podcast was kind of my persona. So now my online, like I kind of have to change it a little bit and go,
Nah,
yeah,
man,
I
stay non-fungible Ryan forever.
no, I'm
Non-fungible
going
guy.
to, but I'm like, but it's like I could go in and be like, hey, let me talk to an owner about your project.
Yeah,
But before it was like, hey, let me interview you on my podcast.
gotcha.
So now it's kind of have to you know what I mean? It's like I'm losing that little piece. So I'm like, I'm a
Yeah,
little
well, maybe it's
lost.
just time to announce the fact that you're starting a new podcast.
Could you imagine? I'm not.
Or
What am I
you're
gonna
not?
do? No,
Oh,
I'm not.
okay.
I would do. I definitely. I mean, people want to hit me up on Twitter. I'll definitely like jump on like Freedom 35ers or whatever and just talk shit. I am
Talk
a little
shit.
more. I mean, I am a little more comfortable. I mean, I am in the space. I know what's going
Yeah,
on,
heck yeah.
but yeah, like no, I can't continue doing NFGs without you
Oh
because
my God.
it's art. Listen, at the end of the day, for how successful in my mind we have been, like it's been not that we haven't put any effort into this or
Mhm.
no effort into this, but I mean, imagine if I said this to you yesterday, imagine we had gone full throttle and
Like we
made
didn't
this
have,
like a
yeah,
legit
like we
business.
had nothing
Like,
else going on in our lives but this.
yeah, I mean, at
Yeah.
the end of the day, we didn't incorporate, we didn't like it's not a full business. So it's not
Mhm.
like we have like things to split. It's not like a breakup. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, this is our last episode. I'm done and we'll move on.
Yeah.
We've been friends for like 25
I can still
years.
like, we're still friends, right?
Yeah, you could
Oh,
still
okay.
come over. Like
All right, cool.
it's yeah, but like I'm not upset in any sense of like I'm not upset at all because we've got 2 years of the only thing I want to make sure I can do is down the road I want to be able to mint this so we have it forever somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I know YouTube, I guess
No,
technically will be there, but
yeah. We can keep this. So to that question we talked about,
yeah,
I did talk to her and she's like, yeah, you're good to go. So it'll be
okay.
there for as long as we want it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just we have to we'll talk about that
At
offline. We
some
just
point move it somewhere.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. As long as yeah, I just don't want to lose. I mean, for me, it's a little time capsule of
No, it's
the two
really good.
years that
Trust me.
we've
I'm
done it,
really
right?
proud of it. And like looking through these, honestly, I would like you mentioned about like your daughter, our first producer,
Mm,
and even like the other guy, Max.
yeah,
Like he'll listen to this, you know what I mean? Like this is something I think you're gonna want.
yeah. I
Maybe,
want to
maybe
brag to the kids. Hey, remember that time I was a podcaster?
yeah, pretty much.
I was on YouTube. I was like famous for 5 seconds. I was the first live stream podcast on Cardano.
Yeah, you're right.
Who's
Holy
gonna take
crap.
that from that? I'll take that. Listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, right? Like we
On the
have some
Cardano
cool shit we've
blockchain.
done, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not for nothing.
Not at all. Not at all.
So
Um,
and there's, I mean, just to give shout outs to, I mean, there's so many people we could shout. Like
just oof,
the big
okay.
one would be Paps, of course, producer Paps.
Yeah, honestly, producer Paps. Sorry, my guy. It's that time to take the old. I'm just trying to say something the old walk down, but I have no idea what I'm gonna say.
No, you
Just-
know, I had kind of had a conversation with him just saying, hey, heads up, this might be happening prior to
yeah,
our talk yesterday.
yeah,
So he kind of had an idea. But he's
yeah.
like, he was like, I'm actually going to be a little sad that I don't
Of
get to
course
listen
he
to you
will.
guys every week. And he's like,
Like,
and I'm not going to get to bug you to have these projects on that you've never heard of. I'm like, no, but
yeah,
keep doing that. I'm like, I've learned so much from all the shit that he shared with us, and like we've benefited from it.
definitely. And like That guy's a genius, man. Like that guy's so dedicated. It's crazy.
Yeah, you
He
know what
knows
though?
so much.
Even he was saying, I don't think you get mad at me saying this. That even he's kind of following the feeling the lull of the space right now.
Yeah, that's
Like I've been
yeah.
saying it for a few weeks, but I feel like everybody's just kind of feeling the like
The slump.
NFTs. Yeah, the
Yeah,
slump.
it's deep winter. It's like we was like crypto winter or whatever bear market, but then now it's like deep. It's like it's
Yeah,
just 30 days of night.
basically.
Yeah. Shout out to Rams. Shout out to
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just gonna
You
I
just
know.
go down 110 episodes.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I know, right? Shout out to Fettuccine, who was on more than once.
Ken,
Um,
man, you have to shout
Ken
out Ken
Q.
Q,
I'm
Freedom
gonna go through and
35ers.
yeah, and mention all from the titles. I'm just gonna scroll through everyone.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Beast of this, Beast Dives. Beast Dives, that's his name.
Beast Dives.
Beast Dives, CEO of Virtually Made. What else? Who else do we have?
You got
Um,
Ben Mesrick,
Ben
Supermassive.
Mesrith. Yeah, NFT Widow. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good
The
one.
reveal. Dushan. Is it Dushan? Because I was reading Dan
Dushan,
Ketsu,
yeah,
Dushan,
yeah,
which was on twice as well. Amazing. Shout out to the Apple Vision Pro. Shout out to
yeah.
Charlie Cohen. Sharon.
Yes, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, right? Like super cool. Shout out to Sharon, founder of Newcast. Um, yeah,
Could have been
wow.
something big, Devon.
Shut up, man. Asshole. Shout out to Commander
Yep,
from
but
Lurkers.
he's watching him in Lurkers right now.
Yeah.
He's taken on this massive. So they just got back from CNFT Con, and he's actually hosting, I think, a weekly or monthly like DeFi channel, like voice
What?
channel, and like he's walking people through what like DeFi is and what a TVL is and all. Like,
Really?
yeah, when I jumped into the Discord today, and I was like, oh, this guy's like legit. Like,
He's like, boom.
it's impressive what the fuck he's doing, man. And Thesis and Dysmorphia
Oh man, they're
started
awesome.
exposing who they are. And
That's
we were
awesome.
right offline. They
That's
are a
awesome.
couple.
Nice. We got it.
Yeah, we were
That's
right.
yeah, that honestly came through on our on our podcast though.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Shout out to Apex and May. We already said producer Paps for sure.
Yeah, of course.
Let's say
Hey, there's Adrian, there's CMARS, and all the guys that I chat with in that side. Do I say the chat? No, they
no,
know
you
which
can't.
server I'm
You
talking about.
can't say it. Moonbear.
Spider, Book.io. That was the whale that we never got.
Oh man, that's the Moby Dick.
That's yeah.
Sort of.
But they just dropped. It's like the farewell episode, but let's update people.
If they hook you, if Book.io hits you up, just be like, yeah, we're good to do it.
Yeah, we're just randomly
drop one. Just drop one.
We do special episodes here and there, which I would even be up for
Every
too. It's like a quarterly.
Every month there's just a 4 hour long episode through it, and it's all on live, and we're just eating Big Marys the whole time.
I would 100%, but I'm
It's like
telling
you ever heard of a mukbang? Do you know what that is?
sounds like that sounds like
don't say what you're thinking. It's basically where they order a shit ton of food and they sit there on camera and eat it all. So someone and they're usually
hold on. Why do you always know about these random ass streams?
So
like
yeah,
you point out the most random shit to me. I don't even want to talk.
I'm telling you, no, you got to hear it out. So it's the person you would think, you know how the person who wins a hot dog eating contest is always like a small Japanese woman or a man?
Yeah.
A mukbang is like a small Japanese woman. They've ordered like 20 McNuggets, 10, like 5 Big Macs, 10 quarter pounders. Like they're ordering enough for like 8 people. And they'll just sit there and be like, hi. And they'll just start eating. And they'll just eat, man. And it's not sped up. It's not cut. The video is usually like 2 hours long. And they'll just eat constantly. And they're just eating. And at the end, they're just like, thank you. And then they just end video. And they don't talk. Well, some people talk, but they just like music just plays. And they're just looking at the camera, smiling and eating for like 2 hours. And people
How many
watch
do you subscribe to?
You know, I can't watch it. I have never been able to watch a whole thing through. It's too gross. Because they eat all sorts of shit. My sister, though, she watches these.
What's never mind.
Never mind. Yeah.
With your sister.
Yeah, I know. My sister's super weird. Like so weird. I can't handle her. And that's coming from me. Anyways.
Listen, Butler. Sorry, buddy. I know you're one of our only friends that actually listen to it.
Yeah,
appreciate you very much. But hey, at least now, anytime we hang out with him, we can have conversations about the space and everything.
That's true.
He has learned. I don't know anybody else that listens. I talked to his brother over the weekend. He's like, "Oh, I'm you guys shit on me a lot on your podcast." I was like, "Well, you're the guy that's like anti-crypto." Like,
that's amazing.
But I felt a chink in the armor. We started talking. He's like,
nice.
"Oh," he's like, "You need banks, blah blah blah." It's like the point of crypto is that we both have crypto and can send it to each other without the bank. He's like, "Yeah, but you need US dollar. Everything's always compared to US dollars."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, but there's a chink." He's like,
he's starting to think about it. Yeah. That's amazing. That it only took 2 years, but he's wearing down. Good job. Yeah,
I'm gonna grind him down some more. But...
Look, Blake's NFT.
Oh, you're still going? Okay,
still going. I'm gonna go through the whole thing. Blake's NFT from November 2022. That was cool. I watched Blake's. I really like Blake. I like the work.
You do. I will admit that.
I know. I don't know why. I just really do.
Yep.
Nice guy.
Hey, what do you want me to send you your book tokens next week? They get released on the 20th. For anyone that doesn't. Oh, I muted.
Yeah, do the updates. Pacha Nixie and techno shamanism. That was pretty cool. Remember that guy? That was awesome. That was some far out shit. Remember the project he did when he like recorded like.
What do you record? His brainwaves?
His brainwaves when he was like looking at nature or something.
Yeah.
He went into a forest and recorded his brainwaves. And he went and he recorded his brainwaves for a place that had been devastated by like a hurricane or something, and was able to register something. And then he turned that into a project, and then he made a metaverse. Like, oh my god, that guy was nuts.
Yeah, he's still going. I'm in their Discord. They're still going.
Nice.
I mean, it's a small community, and like not much has been updated, obviously, because the bear market.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's still there. The Discord's it's not a rug pull or anything. So.
Nice. Shout out to Cardano Coffee Club. What's that guy's name again?
Sean.
Oh yeah. Look at you. Great memory. Like if it's just supposed to be like, oh, Sean, don't you remember that from?
Shout out to A3C Sean.
Yeah. I'm still in that Telegram. Shout out to oh my god, what's the guy from? Why am I forgetting this? I'll come back to it.
Say it. The guy from
shit, I want to remember. What's his name? Ben from FTX.
FTX.
The guy. Sam Bankman. Shout out to Sam Bankman. Sam Altman Bankman or
Sam
Bankman Fried.
Yeah.
Woo! Damn! Shout out to Sam Bankman-Fried for becoming the biggest fraud ever.
I think his trial is actually going on right now.
Happening right now.
Caroline was getting. I was
going to say shout out to Caroline.
Yeah, Caroline.
If Caroline wants to come on the podcast, we start it all up again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jan Ray, from Utah.
Jan Ray, the politician.
Yeah.
You're about October last year now.
Shout out to Big Surge.
Yes, Surge.
Yeah, Surge.
Anytime there's a meetup, let us know. I mean, I'm still in the space, so
yep.
I know what's popping.
Shout out to Sam Catman. Catman. Remember Catman?
He's still going, man. He's been tweeting.
Holy crap.
I said what up to him not too long ago.
Look at you. Amazing. Man of the people.
I am the man of the people.
Oh, man. Remember Jonathan Little? Poker genius?
Yeah. His project's still going. He's still doing giveaways. He's still doing free roll tournaments.
He did things right. Actually.
Yep. I mean, the Discord's a little quiet, but people are still getting their, like he said, right?
People winning and all that stuff. That's cool.
That's it.
Shout out to nice little pause for this one. Call Nighthawk.
Yes. Cheerio.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I was gonna do it. I can't.
I haven't been able to. I haven't reached out to her since that whole.
Is she active?
We never even brought it up. Yeah, we never brought it up on that.
Because we're above that.
We are. But
last episode. So I'm joking.
Yeah. Start taking just gunshot.
Gunshots at everybody.
We get the soundboard out all of a sudden.
Okay. Shout out to 4 or 5 Jeff and Ren Ellis.
Yes.
Nice.
That's another episode I want.
Yeah.
I admit that we're not going to get to do.
That we need to like, yeah.
Who knows?
Serenity Pictures.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you
Crypto
remember their
Boutique.
names? Crypto
Pumpkin
Boutique
Pumpkin
is
Queen.
Pumpkin Queen and Carlos.
Carlos.
Carlos and
I don't remember her real name.
Yeah, I can't remember it either right now. Pumpkin Queen. She had a what was her name? Anyways, Crypto Boutique still going. I mean,
But they changed their name.
So here's the update on them. Zach is running the project on his own. What's his name? Rich. And Rich. So him and Rich had changed Crypto Boutique to Nexus Labs.
Right.
And I guess they had a falling out, and Rich kind of just stopped talking to Zach. So now Zach has taken
over. Aren't they family members?
They are. So Zach has taken over Crypto Boutique, and he's gone back to the original name of Crypto Boutique.
Oh, okay.
So, but he's solo. I had stepped down as a founder and just because of work and all the time, all that at that time. So they're still around. Well, Zach's still around, but nothing's happening as far as I know. There's the update there. Properties is shout out to Joe and Conrad. Conrad was a big help at the beginning when we first started the podcast, just giving us tips and stuff like that, and pumping our egos a little bit.
He's completely out of the space now.
Joe, I'm pretty sure, is completely out of the space, and Properties is all but closed the doors as well.
Wow.
They gave everyone can open a ticket that is an NFT holder for Properties, and they will give you the 3D or the Blender files for your NFTs that were supposed to be for Sandbox. Now imagine that, like, Properties was basically September 2021, and their whole project was based on opening in Sandbox. And here we are 2 years later, and Sandbox is still nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they have alpha. Like, I don't even know what Sandbox has, but as far as I know, actually Clay Nation, they just did a promotion where you can voxelize your clay for Sandbox. They're doing that cross chain shit. So I guess they're getting ready to open.
So that's that Sandbox like hold up, like just kind of screwed everybody.
It killed Properties.
It killed so much faith in that thought of that,
They were able to go through this bear market a long time because they took a lot of their funds and put them, their minting funds, and put them in stable coins. So they swapped it out of ETH pretty quickly. So they were able to stay afloat for a while, but 2 years is just too long, and they just put all their eggs in the Sandbox basket. They tried that Minecraft world thing, NFT worlds, and then Microsoft closed the doors on anything NFTs, so that killed that. And they tried, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they're no Cardano City.
Yeah.
Their website, I think, is finally done. What was the other one? Pavia's getting ready to open soon.
Pavia might be the only thing that like makes it.
No, Sandbox is gonna definitely make it. They have too much money behind them to fail, I would think. But Pavia is actually having a mint soon for. Remember they did the Pavs, those little alien creatures? Little guys. They're gonna be doing mech suits for those Pavs to go into. So they're gonna be minting mechanisms or something.
Little balls with feet.
Well, those are minted. They're going to be the mechs. Remember Tribbles?
Yeah,
we can go way back.
We can go way back. My first NFT ever, Tribble.
But Tribble, I'm still in their Discord. Nothing really happens, and man. I joined their.
When's their next mint? Are they sold out? I should buy.
No, I don't even know who's in here, but let me look.
While you looked, I'll do some more shout outs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout outs to Bitfalls from Remark. Yeah, man. Bruno.
Oh, Bruno. Damn. Yeah.
York.
Dude, I joined Tribbles August 22nd, 2021.
Wow. Holy crap.
and then I think Crypto Dinos was maybe just before that. But anyways, go
Oof.
ahead,
No,
Bruno.
that's a lot. Jared, shout out to him.
Oh yeah, Jared.
Yeah,
We talked
Jared.
about
Yeah.
we talked about all the guilds and
Ice.
gaming.
Yeah, that was really cool. Play to earn.
Yep.
That was cool. The guy had a whole operation overseas, man.
Yep.
Nat Angels. Shout out to Nat Angels.
Yeah, man.
December 2021. We're getting back to the beginning now.
Yeah.
And her thing. She's still out there doing some different stuff, doing like trading. I think day trading she's doing, but she's really kind of stepped away from the NFT world a little bit.
She was a hot influencer before.
Yeah.
I would say that's exactly what she was. I'm not saying she wasn't qualified to be a influencer or anything. She
No.
did have a background. Like when we talked to her, I
She
was
knew
actually
her shit.
impressed with she knew her shit.
For
So,
sure.
but it helped that she was young and hot.
Yeah. And she's also like, and no shade, she's also has an OnlyFans page. So where I think she's, well, I don't know, doing what a lot of people on OnlyFans do, but then also she day trades and promotes that as well. So
Yeah.
She's about her money, about the hustle. So shout out to Nat Angels.
Yeah,
what
man.
up? Good to be on that podcast. That was one of our highest performing. That was the first time we had a spike. Just because we had a lot of feedback after that about
that's
people
where
that
I think
really
she
liked
was
her.
kind of the start of where we're like, oh, we should actually start interviewing people.
Yeah,
more.
totally.
Because it's like you and me talking and kind of faltering through the space was fun, but then actually having legitimate people come on and talk some crazy shit too is like Bruno was the first like holy shit, like what? This guy's way too smart to be talking to
that was
dummies.
Nuts, man. It was nuts. Shout out to John off the end ETH. I know it's Joe.
Oh, I was like, this guy's killing me.
Joe, man, I don't know what happened to you, man, but you were awesome and still are awesome, even if you're not in the crypto world, or the Web3 world. Shout out to NFT. Go ahead.
I was gonna say shout out to Burns.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. NFT Burns.
Burns, Hilly, our little crypto crew.
Yeah, the four horsemen.
Yeah, I mean,
Burns are no longer.
Again, we haven't talked about that group in a long time. Burns is off doing his own thing with Discord security, I think.
Yeah, he really went deep in a different direction.
Yeah, he got out of NFTs completely, and then went
wild. Yeah,
DeFi for a bit, and then now I think he just focuses on that one project that him and Widow are in, Vibes or whatever. You know what? I just realized I don't even know if I'm in that server anymore. Did I get kicked
got booted?
I might have got kicked out of it. I just
because you said too much.
No.
Oh, was it because your server allotment was full?
No. I have Nitro. I think they booted me.
Oh boy, what happened? What did you say?
Nothing.
After the podcast where she came on and talked, he was like, "You said too much. It's either them or me." And she chose right.
I think because I wasn't talking in there, I guess I got booted.
Oh man, that was everybody.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I must have got booted because I wouldn't have left the server. There's no reason for me to leave it.
Shout out to Old Money.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dilly.
Dilly's the man. Ken Q too, man.
Ken Q, double shout out, triple.
He came on with Dilly, and like that was the start of our kind of awesome relationship with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's so much.
I can't believe we did so many episodes, man. 110 episodes. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like what?
And our numbers, I know we never really talked about it, but our numbers steadily increased.
Yeah, they finally got
month to month, year over year, we were going up, right? I would say the last 3 months, it was a little bit on the downward slope because
not necessarily though. Or like, oh wait, we're in October, right? Okay, yeah, because we were really building up.
We hit a good stride. The beginning of the year was a little slow. Then the middle, that second half into the summer was really good.
It picked up,
and then you and me kind of started like I was sick, or you were on vacation, or I was on vacation, and like the consistency wasn't there, and the numbers reflected that.
Yeah, but it was also interesting that the numbers wouldn't be high right away, but then the listen like afterwards was something different.
Over time, like we drop a new episode and it's like the last episode would get more listens.
Yeah, we drop a new episode and then and we're like, what the hell, like this is not doing well, and then you look back 2-3 weeks and all those numbers had like doubled. and you're like, holy shit. So it was this weird, like, after the fact pickup. But anyways,
yeah, man,
dude, this was quite the ride. I think that I have no regrets at all. And yeah, this is pretty dope. We've talked to some amazing people. We fucking went to Vegas, which
I know
was really awesome. Like that was a great, great trip. Met some
that
really
was
cool
my first
people.
vacation without like my wife
Your
or
whole family, right?
family. I've
Yeah.
never been on a plane. Or no, I did go to our one friend's wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of
That
the
was huge.
coming out into the world. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that was the kickoff of like 4 trips in 5 months or something.
Then you went nuts. You were like, you've never gone anywhere. Then you just got this travel bug and you're everywhere, man. He's like, I'm in Oceanside. I was like, what the fuck? Now this guy literally travels more than I do.
Yep.
Man, this guy's gonna go to school for like blockchain security or whatever. All
right, I might be in Texas in 2 weeks. We'll see.
Yeah, right. Oh, no big deal. Whatever.
No big deal.
It's funny because I haven't. There's the last place I went. I haven't traveled anywhere lately. I've been too like hunkered down building this thing.
You were supposed to be Africa this summer, or is that next summer?
I was supposed to be in Africa this summer. That's pushed back to March, I think, of 2024. So I got to sort that out.
That's all right. So yeah, that's all right.
I got to do a holiday trip, but
you've also been super busy.
Yeah, doing some other stuff. Either way, Ryan, holy crap. Thanks for rocking with me for 110 episodes. It's been wild. Never expected it would be this good. You know, not that I thought it would be bad. We were just like, we'll see what happens. Yeah. I can't believe it's like 2 years. Like,
I know.
What? Like,
it's wild. And I want to say, thank you for even suggesting it and, rocking with me for 2 years.
Yeah.
Too.
You're a really good co-host though. You're pulling all these people together and like, staying in the space, keeping us relevant, letting everybody know about us. It's been pretty awesome. While I like gallivant around and stuff and getting our little logos made and everything, it's been really cool. Yeah. So thanks, bud. I owe you a Big Mary. For everyone that's like, what are these Big Marys?
Yeah, it's a Canadian version of KFC up
here. Yeah.
Mary Brown's. Started in Newfoundland.
Don't even know, actually.
It's Newfoundland or Nova Scotia. It started over there and it's made its way across the country.
So good though.
It's way better. KFC, I eat it and then I'm like, okay, awesome. And it's like Taco Bell. Just comes right out the asshole.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mary Brown's,
they have 200 locations across Canada.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot.
Started in like a little old town in Newfoundland, right?
I'm trying to figure out.
It should say right on the website, but anyways, people don't care. So
yeah.
Again, thank you to listeners.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone that's helped contribute or given us ideas or come on the episode. I mean, without any of you guys, we wouldn't have kept going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, I'm sad it's ending, but it's not the end forever. Maybe there's some iteration of me or Devon or somewhere. People will see us, or I don't know. Who knows what the future will hold.
Figure something out. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't realize Twitter does like live videos now too. You can do like talk shows on Twitter now.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's not just spaces, but like you could do like a whole
video,
like live feeds,
live stream.
Yeah.
Okay, let's grab some Big Marys and do that. Get caught up.
Hey, why not instead of a Big Mary each, why don't we just get 70 and eat them for 2 hours on stream?
Honestly, we can maybe
just hello.
Hi, we're just eating Big Marys, just eating.
Remember us?
All right. Yeah, St. John's, Newfoundland. That's where it started.
There we go. See? Random useless facts that nobody needed to do. But that's what NFGs brought you. That fucking alpha that everyone wanted.
That alpha, man.
That fat alpha.
That's awesome. All right. So
I guess that's it then, buddy. Thank you very much. Okay. We hugs and kisses to everyone, smooches.
Yep.
We love you for the last 2 years. And NFGs.
We out. It's the end of an era. All right, let's get out of here. Let's just come back and do an episode in like 2 weeks, like nothing ever happened.
Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious.
And then we'll just like
tricked you. Gotcha, bitch.
Got him. Drop some random shit from now. Like if Book.io reaches out though, we're dropping the episode. Fuck it, right? Yeah.
I guess so. Why not? We'll pretend.
Yeah,
we're still doing it.
Yeah. What's the listenership like? Who knows? Okay, whatever. We're out of here. Non-fungible guys. We're out.